EconCon is a place where, firstly, the next generation of academic economists can get to know each other in a quite informal setting, but mainly it is about giving students who are shortly going on to the job market a chance to present their work in a more informal setting before the rigours of the academic job market, hopefully improve their chance of getting a good job.
In my opinion, the American job situation is bleak.
It's very hard to get a job in academia these days.
I personally am as scared as anyone out there looking for a job.
And there are many more graduate students, Ph.D. candidates, than there are jobs available in academia.
The employers are selecting us from the pool of us. So the best of us will exit, and there's going to be a bunch of us who will have trouble.
Do you think some of our politicians maybe need to go back to Econ 101?
Well, yes.
Well, there's definitely some misunderstanding of some of the basics.
I sometimes look at what's happening politically in Washington and sort of ask myself, is this really happening? Does this square with the models that we've been working with? Because it seems, outrageous.
It's a brand new world, and I think the politicians are all struggling with that fact, and not just politicians, economists are struggling with that fact.
What's happening in Washington is just really just about ideology, and yeah, they are probably very much out of touch with what economists are saying. Economists are saying a lot of different things, to be fair, and I don't think it's by any means obvious what the right way out of our situation is.
We like to be tough on policymakers, but they do face a unique set of circumstances.
Do you have any interesting ideas for our leaders out there on what they can do to spur job creation?
As I like to say, if I knew the answer, I'd have a job right now.
You would be surprised how many academic economists know very little about the real economy, ourselves included.
Very untargeted policies, like just a general reduction in tax rates. Those sort of general policies are going to cost a lot, but maybe not affect the targeted populations that are really suffering.
The discussion is a lot less nuanced than it should be.
We should tax the super rich more. Not because I do believe that the government should be a socialist government, not because of that, but because, yes, in an emergency, it is needed. The money is needed. The government sector has not grown as much as the private sector, and the government can spur gigantic job growth alone if it has the money.
I think right now is a really interesting time to be a student and a researcher in economics, because so many things happen and they raise so many new questions.